Good evening and welcome to Unhinged News. I am your host, Unhinged Chaos, and this is Unhinged News. Starting off tonight, we have some gaming news. We're going to be skimming over this article real quick, talking about the Razer gaming laptop that has not one, but three screens. So, this article is by Chris Barnanuk. Barnanuk? That sounds about right. Technology reporter. So credit for this article to Chris. Link in the description will be in the description below. Let's go ahead and read this article real quick. Don't mind anything on the sides. We're not going to pay attention to what's on the side. Razer claims its three-screen concept laptop is a world first. Okay. Honestly, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of a three-screen gaming laptop, but so that would have to be a world's first. Gaming PC maker Razer has unveiled a concept laptop with three 4K screens at the CES Tech Show in Las Vegas. The firm claims Project Valerie is the world's first portable laptop of its kind. Two additional screens slide out from the central display via an automatic mechanism. One analyst praised the design, noting that gamers were increasingly splashing out on high-end laptops. And you guys can go ahead and you can read the rest of the article yourselves. The link for it will be in the description below. We're going to exit full screen here and we're going to move on to something else. We're going to close that for now. Let's move on to Twitter. Some social media news here. Okay. So, let's see, what do we got here? Rob Do says, what does this say? Breaking news: President Putin releases identity of Russian spies who influenced the presidential election. Interesting. Reports of a second shooter active at FLL airport. Oh yeah, yep. I'm gonna be talking about the Fort Lauderdale airport shooting in just a moment. Breitbart news. Not very reassuring. Well, it looks interesting. This is all very interesting, but I'm wondering what looks more interesting. We have some stuff from Aero Precision. No, we're gonna not pay attention to Fox News right now. Damn birds in the background. Okay, let's go full screen on Breitbart here. Read some stuff from Breitbart. Just 42% of failed asylum seekers and illegals deported from Europe. Oh, 42% isn't so bad. It's not great, but it's not so bad. Less than half of all failed asylum seekers and economic migrants who have no right to remain are deported from the European Union (EU), it has revealed. Just 42% are being just 42% are being kicked out of I lost my spot. Anyway, you guys can obviously see this. You can read it. Link in the description below. We're gonna move on. let's go ahead and go back to Twitter, see what else is happening here on Twitter. Fox News is ranting at Kelly and some Kelly and poll. This is really cool. I like that. That is a really nice receiver. I want to get myself an AR-15 sometime. David Knight. Let's see. Hospital confirms Eric Trump helped raise $16.3 million. It's quite a bit of money there. Okay. This is from Washington. It says Washington, so I'm gonna guess Washington Post. Oh, the New York Times. This is an article by the New York Times. Eric Trump has helped raise $16.3 million for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital of Tennessee over the past decade. A hospital official said in a letter sent to a charity run. In a letter, a letter sent to a charity run by Mr. Trump, the president-elect's son. The letter comes as Mr. Trump's preparing to remove his name from the charity to avoid conflicts of interest that could emerge from future fundraising. Oh, interesting. And the article goes on and on and on. Link will be in the description below, or, well, there's the link right there, and I'll put that in the description, obviously. We're gonna move on. Keemstar ranting and bitching as usual. Nothing new there. Just a bunch of people I follow. Alex Jones ranting as usual. Why is CNN attempting to make the shooter look more white? Well, that is the same person. Obviously, these are this person and the person on the left, person on the right are the same person. The person on the right is obviously, I want to say, of Islamic descent, Islamic ethnicity. That is interesting. So let's actually, I probably didn't spell Lauderdale correctly, but they'll correct me on it. Fort Lauderdale shooting. Let's actually look at the Fort Lauderdale shooting. Let's read a little bit about it. And then let's actually read a little bit about what lamestream corporate media will not tell you, and what they won't tell you. Oh, wait a minute. That's actually kind of funny. I like that. That's actually kind of funny. Drama, Keemstar promoting drama alert as usual. Damn bird. Anyway, what the lamestream corporate media will not tell you is somehow this man was able to get a gun into a gun-free zone. Fucking shocker there. It's not. Gun-free zones are a fucking disaster. Anyone in their right mind would realize that a gun-free zone is a disaster. Hardly ever do you see a shoot or blanket out or something. Let's just click on this one by Fox News. Fox News aren't innocent by any stretch of the imagination. They have exaggerated things, and they do have rather some fake news articles and whatever. But credit to Fox News. Fox News US over all the other mainstream corporate media outlets. I believe Fox News would have to be my favorite if I had to if I had to pick one. If I had to pick one mainstream news outlet, I could only pay attention to one mainstream news outlet, and I had to pick. The choices were CNN, Fox News, or ABC. I could not choose to listen to Alex Jones. I had no choice. Those were my choices: CNN, Fox, or ABC. I would pick Fox because I'm not gonna be paying attention to the damn thing CNN says. I'm definitely not paying attention to anything always broadcasting crap says. I would rather pay attention to Fox News even because, well, they're the lesser of three evils, if you will, I guess. The Toyota Yaris, are you kidding? No! Oh, you fuck! I'm not even clicking there. Okay, Fort Lauderdale shooting suspect made confused visit to FBI, said U.S. intelligence forced him to watch ISIS videos. There's a lot of things not adding up about this, such as Air Canada claims that they never had a passenger come into the airport. They have no record of the passenger ever being there. They don't have any record of a bag being checked. They don't have any record of a gun being pulled out of them checking a bag and a gun being in the bag. It does not add up. And what mainstream corporate media fails to tell you, what they refuse to tell you, is yes, this more than likely has something to do with Islam. He had admitted to the FBI of being an Islam supporter. He was a supporter of ISIS, but the mainstream corporate media will not cover that. I try to not be biased. I try to stay on the middle of the fence. I don't lean right. I try not to lean too far right. I try not to lean too far left. I just plunk in the middle, but sometimes they make it very hard to just plunk right in the middle. Esteban Santiago, the 26-year-old line passenger accused of shooting up a baggage claim area at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood Airport. At the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood Airport, this is in Florida, Friday, leaving 5 dead and 8 injured. And the numbers have since, I guess, gone up to 6 dead and 25 injured or something like that. That's another thing. The numbers, I've heard different things. I heard it was 6 dead, 8 injured. It was 5 dead, 8 injured. It's 8 dead, 25 injured. 6 dead, 25 injured. This number dead, that many injured. It don't add up. Anyway, baggage claim area, blah, 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 da, da. Leaving 5 dead and 8 injured. Visited the FBI entourage field on. Wow, my reading is off. Fuck that word. My reading is off. Anyway, a field office and told officers he was being forced to watch ISIS videos. Law enforcement sources told Fox News. The visit took place last November. The sources said Santiago told agents that U.S. intelligence had my reading is off. Infiltrated. That U.S. intelligence had infiltrated his mind and were forcing him to watch ISIS propaganda videos. Okay, first of all, let's look at his name. Esteban Santiago. That is an Islamic name if I ever read one. 26 years old. He had been, supposedly he had come from Canadian Airlines, the Air Canada or whatever it is. He had come from Air Canada and then went to Fort Lauderdale. So he flew from Air Canada to Fort Lauderdale. This is what I'm hearing. Which is, obviously this has nothing in there about him flying from Air Canada to Fort Lauderdale. Where he then pulled out a gun and began to shoot. Now, the FBI... Anchorage. Why could I not pronounce that earlier? Anchorage Field Office. Anchorage. I hear Anchorage all the time and I cannot read today. My God. You ever have one of those days where you can't read? I hate it. I hate having those days where I feel like a dumbass now. Anyway, so Esteban Santiago, he's 26 years old, flew from Air Canada to the Fort Lauderdale area. He had visited the FBI Anchorage field office and told the officers that he was being forced to watch ISIS videos, law enforcement sources told Fox News. Okay. So, Esteban Santiago, 26, FBI Anchorage. He took a visit last November. He took a visit in November. This was 2016. The sources said Santiago, again, highlight key point right there. Santiago, this would be a key point. Told the agents that U.S. intelligence, that this is what U.S. intelligence had done to him. U.S. intelligence had infiltrated his mind. Somehow, U.S. intelligence were able to infiltrate this man's mind and were forcing him, so they forced him to watch ISIS propaganda videos. Something does not add up there. Something doesn't quite add up right there. And as we saw on Twitter, let's scroll past corn-haired Donald Trump there. I mean, Mr. President. Anyway. This is supposedly the guy. And, okay, if this is the guy, we are going to look him up. Let's look him up. We're going to look up Esteban Santiago. Move on to some sports news. Some sports news. Landry fined $48,000 post TD celebration. Landry was fined $48,000 for a post touchdown celebration. Why was he fined $48,000 for post touchdown celebration? New York AP, by the Associated Press. Travis Landry's post-touchdown celebration in a game against New England last week came with a hefty price tag. The NFL will fine the Miami Dolphins wide receiver $48,618. Half the fine was for grabbing his crotch. Oh, well, okay then. Okay. The other half was for spiking his helmet after he bounced off a linebacker to after he bounced off a linebacker to score on an 8-yard catch just before halftime of Miami's 35-14 loss to the Patriots. Oh, well then, you shouldn't be grabbing your crotch. Some football, soccer. Some soccer here. You guys, I'm not gonna bother you reading this. Because first of all, I don't know why, but I can't pronounce anything today, like this right here. Interesting. I'll find a link for that, and I'll put it in the description. Let's go over the YouTube, and let's see what's going on over there, and then we'll call it a day. I realized I was supposed to do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Things had come up on Wednesday and Thursday, so I meant to do another one yesterday, but I figured, you know what, I would just go ahead and do an extended broadcast today to make up for Wednesday. The truth about Black Lives, hashtag BML kidnapping. We're gonna actually go ahead and, you know what, we'll listen to this for a little bit. Let's see what Alex Jones has to say.
We are now joined by Reverend Jesse Peterson. He's the author of The Antidote, Healing America from the Poison of Hatred, Blame, and Victimhood.
The quality is...
His website is rebuildingtheman.com.
What happened with my quality? There we go.
Well, Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson, it's great to be joined by you. I consider you the Yoda of racial discussions, because these are obviously very, emotional discussions, and somehow you always manage to keep a cool and calm head. So here we are with Jesse Lee Peterson, the Yoda of racial discussions. And I wanted to have you on today, obviously, to talk about the hate crime video that went out on Facebook, all of the aftermath, all of the build up to that. But first, Jesse, let's just talk about this. Let's get this out here. Obviously, everyone's seen the video of now. What was your first reaction to this? How did it kind of touch your heart? What were you thinking as you witnessed this and thought about what might come afterwards?
I wasn't surprised at all.
Interesting. I'm actually gonna have to watch the full thing of that. I shouldn't be checking my notifications while I'm doing a broadcast, whatever. What else is going on? I've been watching this person lately, Anime Renee, pretty good. She's not she's not too awfully bad. Kind of funny. Love these full retard SJW, anti-SJW videos. Gotta love those. Definitely gotta love the Doctor of Common Sense. And let's see, does Dashi have anything new on his channel? Yes, he does. Dashi Games does have some new content on his channel. If you guys haven't watched Dashi Games before, I do recommend that you guys watch Dashi Games. Definitely worth checking out. Hilarious content and hours of fun right here on Dashi Games. This is part of the gaming news, so let's keep it going a little bit. Vanos Gaming. This guy isn't too bad. I watched a couple of his videos. Not too bad. If you want to check him out, recommend checking him out. Click that subscribe button if you want to subscribe to his channel. Vanos Gaming, not too bad at all. Jacksepticeye, good. very good content. Love Jack's content. Definitely worth a click to that subscribe and this bell. I don't know why Google decided to do that. It's ridiculous. For some reason, PewDiePie has his icon as Mark Zuckerberg. Well, that's not really Mark Zuckerberg. Actually, it might be. Might not. No, I don't think it is. It's the guy who acted as Mark Zuckerberg in the Facebook movie. But again, this is definitely some decent content here, worth a chuckle. And I can't do that without going to my channel and promoting my channel as well, which is also worth a chuckle. Well, if I could ever get there. The hell? There we go. Love anti-SJW videos. Some videos here that might be worth your while. I did a holiday special. I did some Resident Evil. I do all kinds of gaming videos, as you guys can see. All kinds of gaming videos. Let's go ahead and get just a little more gaming news in here. This week's highs and lows in PC gaming. Let's see this. Oh, and Bernie Sanders is being a fucking twat, as usual. The Dow is up 0.32%. Good, nice. This, whatever this is up 33.12%. S&P is up 0.35%. Under Armour is up 3.13. GoPro Inc. is down 3.21. Facebook is up 2.30. AT&T is up, down, not up, is down 2.20. They can keep going down because AT&T sucks. Trust me, we have them as our internet provider. Amazon is up 2 points. 2%. 10-year yield, blah, blah, blah. All this is, oil is down a little bit, you know, the yen is up a little bit, euro is down a little bit, gold's down a little bit. The world markets, Japan's down a little bit, Hong Kong's up a little bit, London is up a little bit, Germany's up a little bit, all this is up, 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 up. All this is down, 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 down. This is all up. This is down, 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 up. Okay. And that is CNN. This is just, unfortunately, I mean, I guess I could get my stock information from Fox, but CNN was the first link that I saw. But I'm going to be blocking this all out. I'm going to put censors or whatever over most of this. Because all this junk up here, you guys don't need to see that. I could go full screen and you want to see that junk, but I started getting lazy. Alright, well, if you guys like this broadcast, leave a thumbs up, comment, if you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button, along with clicking the bell. It'll let you know whenever I've uploaded a new video. As always, you can either keep the blood flowing or you can keep the news printing. But I will see you guys next time. Peace out.